actions, frames, and child window handling. Okay, so let's start with actions. So what is actions class in Selenium WebDriver? So basically this class is specifically designed to handle mouse over and keyboard interactions with the user. Okay, apart from that, this class is used to simulate user gestures on the maybe application. It can be through mobile or it can be through web, right? So this class provides specific methods to handle that in an application, which we generally do by mouse and keyboard. Okay, so like I need to just move my mouse into specific item. Okay, that we say as mouse over. So till now we have seen Selenium methods to click, but we have not seen just moving our mouse to that specific element. Okay, that kind of mouse interactions like context click. Context click in the sense right click with the mouse. So how do you right click with Selenium? This is one of the most interesting interview question. That can be done with the help of actions class. So how do you double click? Or how do you write something in capital letters? Okay, so the text what you are entering should be in caps. And dragging and dropping the element. So all kind of mouse, keyboard and user gestures can be done, can be automated with the help of actions class in Selenium WebDriver. Now let's go and see how to define this action class and how to use these methods to perform our actions. Okay, let's go back to our Eclipse and let me create a new class. Actions demo. So take this check mark and say finish. Right. So we will be picking one of the famous, or rich in the UI side, that is Amazon.com. So Amazon.com have a lot of UI gestures as well as it is rich in its API, which you visually see on the UI page. So let's take that app and we use that to handle that. Okay. Okay. So Amazon.com, which will take us to that side. Right. So here, if you move your mouse onto this item, you see that, okay, this window appears. So you need to just mouse over on it. You need not click on it. Okay, so if you have this kind of validation in your test scenarios, like just move your mouse into that specific menu item and you should display a specific window pop-up. Right, this was the pop-up you are expecting. So how do you automate that? So till now we have seen to click, but just on mouse over, we have to validate this whether the window is displaying on just mouse over onto this hello sign in box. So these kind of interactions can be done with this action class. Okay, so let's try to get a locator with the help of Firebug. Right, so if you see here, anchor A and this is our ID. Okay, so just make a practice to get that locator by seeing this HTML code. Don't always depend upon this firebar. It will mislead us. Okay, just make a habit of creating the locator by just seeing this HTML raw code. And tomorrow, there may not be a file path add-on. If they stop supporting that, we should have only this HTML code available for us. So just make a practice of doing that. Right, so first let's start and let me invoke this test in Chrome driver. Chrome driver. Okay, move your mouse and it will ask to fix that change to WebDriver. Chrome. Oops. Okay, but remember, we need to set our system property to chrome.exe file if you want to invoke this browser. Okay, let's do that. What I already have in my other script, I'll just copy paste here. Yeah, so we are setting the property of Chrome driver with chrome-driver.exe file in my work folder so that this Chrome driver invokes this driver and make our browser appear. So as I said, if you don't write this step, gone. Your Chrome will not get invoked. Okay, so driver.get. Let's go back to Amazon. So now I'll create actions class. Okay, just like select class, which we have done to handle radio drop downs, in the same way, we are creating actions class to handle these interactions. Actions A equals to, I'm just creating an actions class with object called A. And now, in this actions class argument, you need to pass the driver object. Okay, so that driver now will get the capabilities of action class methods. So move your mouse and import the interactions package. Right. So as I'm passing my driver capabilities into the actions, and now this object A have powerful capabilities of handling the web pages with those interactions. So we say A dot. So these are all the methods present for you to play around with actions class. Now, my requirement here is to move to that specific element. That's it. So let's see if we have something like moving to element, M move, and you see that you have moved to element. So you can comfortably move to specific element by passing that web element as an argument. Okay, so on what specific element we need to move, that locator if you place here, then automatically this action class move your mouse to that specific element, just like this, and you will see that pop-up is displayed. Okay, right. So this is my locator, and navigate link account list. Right? So let me do that here. A dot. So we need to pass web element into this argument. So that means driver dot find element I dot. Let's go with CSS. CSS selector. Anchor. Okay, let me write my new CSS because I don't want to depend on this firebug all the time. Anchor A ID equals 2, or you can just say by dot ID as well because ID looks very unique. Okay, so change this to export to CSS. Yep, you got the link. And yep, this is the link. So copy the CSS, place it here. Now, with this step, it moves to that specific element. After that, you need to build this entire action. So unlike other methods in Selenium, you cannot just simply leave this step here. So after performing your action method by saying move to element, you need to build this entire action. So how to build that? Dot build. If you say build, that means this step is ready to execute. Okay, once again I am saying, when you write a build, it builds this step. That means this is now ready to execute. It's just ready, but it will not execute. If it want to execute, then you need to say perform this build. Dot P. Right, now it will execute. So this is how they designed this actions class. I'll let you know why you are specifically writing these two methods, build dot perform, because we can use composite actions here. Composite in the sense, after moving to element, dot, you can perform any other operation. Dot, again, whatever the operations actions have, we can perform all them in single step. I'll tell you in my next example how to do that composite actions. So once you get all the actions, you will simply say, build this entire action string, and once it built, you need to execute it. To execute it, you need to do perform. If you miss any of these two methods, this step will not at all execute. Okay. So what we have done till now, we are just moving your mouse, that's it, and we are living. Okay, let's run our script and see whether the mouse is successfully moving there and that particular pop-up window is displaying or not. Right? Right click, run as Java application. Click on OK. So it tries to open amazon.com. And yeah, you see that window got opened. Okay, we did not click, we just moved our mouse. So this is how you can achieve that with the help of actions class, right? So in the next lecture, let's try to build some composite actions. So let's pick one more scenario like, I want to enter hello, but this is so simple, right? We need to just get this object, dot set keys, hello, that's what we do. But here, I want to enter in capital letters. Okay, so how do you enter string into capital letters in any search boxes? Let's see in the next lecture. Thank you.